Hey guys, Ash Lane here. It's more Titan League gameplay at Town Hall 10. I'm using some GoLaLoon type strategy, but I'm only doing it for 2 stars, and it seems to be a very good way to conquer those resource ring bases, as well as any base really. And I'm going to cover some keys to the strategy, how to use it while pushing, and I've kind of stumbled upon it. I've been experimenting with the new dark spells, and you guys overwhelmingly requested in my last Life in the Cloud series, you guys were very adamant about me staying in Titans League. You don't want me to jump down to farm, most of you at least, so I've decided to make a home for myself here in Titan 2 and just kind of hang out and take any offer I see. You can see this is a 35 cup offer, but the other 2 I'm going to share with you guys, or I'm not sure if I'll share both, but at least one of them will only be a 1 cup offer. So I'm just taking any offer I see, trying out new strategies, and just trying to tread water around the 4,400 range right now until the higher Titans League, rather, it gets more populated. So you can see here, the idea is, it's really a kitchen sink type strategy, right? So I have 3 golems, I have a Pekka, which you don't usually see in GoLaLoon, obviously, but the idea here isn't to get 3 stars, it's more to get, because you don't have time to plan for bases, obviously, when pushing, and I think this strategy could easily be viable in Clan Wars, where you don't need the 3-star attempts against a max Town Hall 10. So you can see here, I am bringing a poison spell, kind of a bad placement here to take care of that Lava Hound, the puppies there, but, and my king actually went down by that single target Inferno. I was a little late on the free spell there. It also bled through that Pekka, but the idea is to rotate your, so basically you're coming in with your ground army, right? Your Archer Queen, your King, your Golems, your Pekka, and then you want to rotate the second half of the attack about 90 degrees. So what you're going to do is you're going to simultaneously distract the defenses, as well as clear up a lot of defensive units for those puppies and a few of the wizards that will linger to get the percentage, as well as the Town Hall. Now your queen, you're going to rely heavily on your queen to still be the Town Hall killer, but this is actually, I think this is a viable strategy. I'm going to go ahead and end it there, but I got a few more percentages there. Now, in my attacks using this composition, I've had 2 since this recording, and I have 4 2-star attacks and 1 1-star attack. So it hasn't really failed me. I mean, I haven't had a fail, even though the 1-star could be considered somewhat a fail, but you're obviously going to have those with any strategy. So you can see here I'm using the 4 Earthquake spells just because I'm trying to play around with the new compositions. Now, one really important note is that I've actually subtracted 2 haste spells and put in 1 rage spell. Now, the rage is going to be used on the ground troops. So I found that rage still works better on ground troops, in my opinion, and then I'd switch to haste with air troops. So now I'm going to be using 2 haste spells on the air troops in my new configuration, not pictured here, and I'm going to be using that 1 rage spell for my ground troops. Now you can see here I am bringing a poison still for the clan castle. I got lucky in this attack, and the clan castle, this guy must have just been attacked, so the clan castle was empty. I would have used the poison for that. Instead I tried to nail some skeleton traps there. I think I probably was way too late there, but either way, even with all my terrible timing of spells here, as you can see in the previous video, in this one, attack rather, you can see I still pull off the 2 stars pretty easily. The queen is going to once again lock onto that Town Hall before I even have to use the cloak. That worked out well. Then I have a wizard, and the puppy is doing all the sniping I need for the percentage to get that 2nd star. You can see the Lava Hounds actually do a great job of distracting the defensive units. So I don't know, is this a viable strategy? I don't know. I haven't really seen anybody doing it just exactly this way, so I'd hate to think that I was the only guy who came up with this strategy if it was really that powerful. So I'm not sure. I'm not going to advocate it being used in Clan Wars just yet. Maybe, who knows? But I did want to show one of my defenses. I did bring you how to beat my base in the last episode, but I thought this attack was pretty good here by the Dream of Tip of the Spear, and it really illustrates one of the ways you can still use double jumps in the game, even with the advent of Earthquake. You can see the Dream here is taking 2 Earthquake spells. I would not advocate really taking 2 Earthquake spells. He's obviously using it maybe as an experimental thing to try to take down the Town Hall if there's only a small percentage left on it. But, you know, it takes 4 Earthquake spells, no matter what the level, to take down any level wall. You can see, oh, he was trying to lure there, he didn't lure, but instead he came in through the north here. So he just has a go-wipe type army, nothing crazy, but he's going to do like I said, he's going to do a very good job, considering he could drop 2 of those Earthquake spells and add a freeze and do even better against this base. So if you see a base like this, and you drop that jump spell, 2 jump spells up in the north like that, if there's an air defense on the outside, it's really a great way to tackle these bases. You can see he drops a freeze here. He should probably have one more freeze, and it would have been even easier, like I said, but he drops both earthquake spells on the town hall now. Doesn't do a heck of a lot of damage to the surrounding units, but I guess every bit helps. You can see the single target is going to lock onto that barbarian king, get him, or the Pekka rather, get him down. But at this point, he already has it in the bag because his golems kind of split, providing cover for the queen for a bit there, and more cover on the western side for a couple wizards, and allows a nice snipe team of a few minions, a few wizards, and even some archers and barbarians to come in and get over 60%. So I thought this was a really impressive attack against my old base. So props to the dream, and props to all you guys. I just want to thank you again for all the feedback you've been giving me. The Q&A is coming along really nicely. I'm still taking audio submissions. I'll go ahead and link the email to send those to in the description here. I have about 20 to 30 right now, but I could even use some more because some of the audio quality isn't the best. So guys, keep those coming, and thanks again for tuning in. I appreciate it. Take care, guys.